So I just posted a video about pansexuality, so if you don't know what pansexuality is, please refer to that video now. So I'm gonna give you like a couple seconds to refer back to that video. Okay, you got like 3 seconds. Okay, so if you're still here, which hopefully you are, so I'm gonna tell my story about how I figured out that I'm not straight. So, when I was young, I guess it kind of hit when I was about 7 years old. About, I made friends with Christina and Jessica, and those are their real names because doubtfully they are watching this. Well, Jessica was a couple years older than I was. She's probably about 17 now, so she was about 2, maybe 3 years older than I am. So she was the one that first introduced me to kissing girls, and I'm not gonna lie, I enjoyed it, and I was like 7 years old, so so yeah, I would kiss her and stuff. And we eventually introduced it to Christina, and we all, kiss each other and stuff, and we cared about each other, and I don't know, I'd consider them girlfriends, like, legit girlfriends, because we did proclaim our love for each other and everything, but it kind of just dwindled out, and my bangs are pissing me off, I know, because, I don't know, Christina really pissed me off. Like, she was really annoying. I love her to death, and if I ever saw her again, I'd really enjoy seeing her, but like, she had like ADHD or something, and she was really annoying. I haven't spoken to Jessica in a long time, and I will say this, she does get around. So she's probably like 16 or 17 now. Crazy, I know. I've grown up so much. I was like 7 years ago. Wow, that's a really long journey. Anyway, getting back to the story, so I'm probably about 9 or 10 now. And I just forget about it. I lock it away, just, experimenting. Coming back to about grade 7, 6 or 7, 6, end of grade 6, last day, I had started to question my sexuality again. So I told my friend Hannah, I was like, I think I might be bi. And she was like, oh, and we kind of just brushed it off, and I thought she forgot about it, and it was brought up a couple times every now and then. And then in grade 6, we had our Edward doll. We were addicted to Twilight, and we played Spin the Edward doll in the middle of our field. Just, and like it was a circle of girls. It was all girls. Me, Emily, Hannah, Meredy, and Destiny, I'm guessing. So, Destiny, if you're watching this, which you might be, yay, I remember this. And we look over after about a couple rounds, and a bunch of really popular kids are looking at us, and they're laughing at us, and they're mocking us. So it was last day, and you know what I said? I was like, you know what? They're all gonna forget. Next year, nobody's gonna remember. It'll blow over. And I was pretty much right. And my friend Emily had also kind of questioned her sexuality a little, and then she just locked it away and was convinced she was straight. I highly doubt it. But, so I found out I was moving to Wetaskiwin in grade 7. It was a really hard thing to find out, because I didn't want to leave my friends at all. And I'd really started to question my sexuality then, a little bit. Kind of got locked away and I didn't question it. And yeah, then I moved and shit happened. I wasn't friends with any of my friends from Sundry anymore. And coming to grade 8, which I was in I was where I am now, Wetaskiwin. And just don't stalk me, please. And I met this girl named Grace. Grace, if you're watching this, I remember this too. Haha, yay. Oh god. So my friend Grace, who was very dear to me at the time, and I will wholeheartedly admit this, I had a crush on her. Not anymore. Oh, far, far, far gone. Wow, Jesus. And, we did hold hands a couple times, but, neither of us thought anything about it, and this was before we came out. We never really talked about it, and then one day she was just like, you guys, I have something to tell you. I think I'm bi. And then I was like, wow. And I kind of, you know, I stopped and think. Like, I just stopped and I'm brushing out my bangs because they're pissing me off. Do I have like a bobby pin up here? That'd really help me out right now because I'm touching my hair constantly. Whatever. And I kind of just stopped and think, and I was like, you know what? Looking back, kind of thinking, pretty fucking sure I'm bi. Like, I was 99% sure that I was bi, and now it's unmistakable. Like, there is no doubt in my mind anymore. Far, far gone. Anyway, and one of our friends was a homophobe. Yeah, sad. But next day, I came out too. And you know what? One of our other girlfriends in our group, she started to question sexuality too. And then after a while, we kind of all split apart, and then me and Grace kind of became friends again a little bit, and she didn't tell me until after we had done some stuff together that she didn't think she was bi anymore. Wow, that was a little below the belt. That was a blow, like, that was like a crotch shot to me, because it was the day after we had done some stuff that I really don't want to repeat on camera. And she kind of just came out and said, you know, she wouldn't return the favor. I wasn't the one that had received any of the, you know, the pleasure. So it was a little below the belt. I was a little hurt. And the other girl that had been questioning her sexuality, she wasn't actually questioning her sexuality. But anyway, recently I had been seeing, you know, some transvestites and some transgendered people, and I was like, wow, those people are really, really good looking. You know, and I was like, what do you call yourself when you like transvestites and transgendered people? And then I remembered, I'm referring back to like months and months and months ago when Moonlight Owl had mentioned she was not transgendered, Jesus Christ, that she was pansexual, and she had said that meant that she liked transgendered and transsexual people, and like transvestite people, and girls and guys. So I was like, wait, so I searched up pansexual on YouTube because Wikipedia is down. Fuck you, that SOPA thingy against you, I hate you. I would throw you to fucking sharks if you were a person. Anyway, so I watched a video. The person explained it really well, and I was like, you know what? Kind of makes sense. I feel comfortable admitting that I'm pansexual. So this is kind of like my journey of figuring out that I'm not straight. Never was. I wear my gay band with pride. It's just a rainbow band that I wear because it's rainbow. I'm not afraid to admit that I'm bisexual. I'm fully out of the closet just with my bisexuality. I don't think I'll publicly admit that I'm pansexual for a couple years till I'm like out of this shithole and in Leduc. Oh god, that's gonna be a grand day. Anyway, yeah, so that's my story. Hope you had fun watching me pace around my kitchen. So that's my kitchen. Can you like see behind me? It's a shitty kitchen. Like, okay, so the stove and the sink are way over there. Can you see them? And then there's a toaster oven and that thingy. And then there's the fridge. It's like a couple meters away from the stove. Do you know how annoying that is? Anyway, bye. Love you guys. Bisexual.